Let's do an invocation first. I will come to that. Let's do the invocation first. Say to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for your priceless blessings, for your divine light, divine love, divine power, divine healing, guidance, mercy, help, and protection. Thank you. To our great spiritual teacher, to all the great spiritual teachers, to all the great gods and goddesses, to all the great ones, we incredibly humbly thank you for your great blessings. We thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be aware of the heart, be aware of the crown. Say, Supreme God, thank you for filling my heart chakra and my crown chakra with substance of love. When you say it's not, try and be aware of the heart and the crown. Feel the energy coming in. Again, say, Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for filling my heart chakra and my crown chakra with substance of love. But do once again, say, Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for filling my heart chakra and my crown chakra with substance of love. All right. All right. Let's. I was discussing something before we go forward, and here's what I wanted to say. There is, there are many things which happen in life because, of, for example, you're taking birth in a specific family. You're, you know, a connection to certain set of people. Your environing conditions, wherever you are, wherever you take birth, and the kind of people that are around you from the birth up and onwards, selection of your parents. So a lot of these things, by the way, happen because there is a specific karma associated with your parents, with your grandparents, and the chain onwards. This is basically called the karma with an ancestors or ancestral karma, and it goes a long line back, by the way. So those that were your great grandfather might now be incarnating maybe as your children or as your mother or as somebody else. And if in a past life when you were incarnated with them, you weren't very kind to them. You were maybe hard on them. You were abusive with them, for example. And this lifetime, by the way, they become a hard parent or very difficult child to deal with, for example. Or maybe vice versa. You were super nice to them, and this incarnation they're super nice to you, for example, right? You were very kind and generous at some certain point of time in your life. Now in this life, they're just very supportive. They're no conditions asked. They're kind. They're supportive. They stand with you. Vice versa is also true, by the way. Um, there are some people in your family relationship wise they're supposed to stand with you. They're supposed to make effort to understand you. They're supposed to, um, you know, help you make better choices, help you, um, they have the capacity also, but the problem is that they don't, they don't do it. They just don't make the efforts, for example. Some of it actually comes, or in fact, they in fact do things which hurt you or trigger you far more. The thing from that which I'd like most of us to understand is that it's one of the key things of a past life karma, or it's ancestral karma, not past life, ancestral karma. A karma that runs along your lineage. So one of the most beautiful way to work that out is, bless all the ancestors, starting from your parents all the way up, regularly for some time. Bless them and forgive them. So your connection to this entire lineage is like you're done. Like no more taking birth here. And now you will only take birth wherever the karma asks your role to be in, not because you're supposed to take birth because your karma is lying along with these people. Nothing like that. So it's just good to know this so that in the future you can um, be directed in a proper. Like your births aren't based only on ancestral karma. It is kind of very strong chain actually. Yeah. In short, you cut the chains through with the proper ancestral forgiveness. A very thick chain gets cut. It's really solid relief after some time. In fact, those negative, people from your ancestral side, which are probably now taken birth or are about to take birth or are about to come into your life through some mechanism or the other, they just leave. They leave. But your forgiveness has to be genuine and thorough, not to get rid of a person. This is extremely different approaches. For true and genuine forgiveness, the approach is that you want to truly understand somebody and then pour out the love of your heart. You know what? I understand you. I understand I did this to you some years, sorry, a few incarnations back. Same thing is coming from you now, and I understand that. And I respect that. I respect the law which is bringing us together. Then I use the same law and I give you love. I give you tremendous amount of forgiveness and understanding and this and that. You see, so this is how you're supposed to approach this. All right. All right. Let's be aware of the heart, be aware of the crown. Try and recall people from your from in and around you. By the way, the ancestral forgiveness, I've been thinking about it. It's not necessarily only your ancestors along, say, 10 generations up. I think those are the most important people. Now, they may not always come in this life as children, but they may come in this life as in-laws. They may come in this life as children or nieces, nephews, whichever way they come, uncles and aunts, right? That's one of the ways to look at it. But today we will try and do forgiveness with people that you're surrounded with. We call them, as inclusive a part of the generation, not necessarily only the bloodline. No, we're basically okay. People with bloodline, yes, but also people that are around you that influence your lives. Okay, so try and be aware of people that are negatively influencing your lives. They may or may not be a family members. It could be say a terrible boss. It could be a hurting neighbor. It could be somebody who is in your relatives spoiling your name. Could be any of these things. So try and think of somebody. And somebody who's been malefic, like somebody who's been intentionally trying to be bad, or somebody who's not willing to understand you. You try to help them understand, see, things are not like this, but they just don't seem to understand you at all. They just seem to use every opportunity to get back at you, to basically hurt you, to basically trigger you every time in one way or the other, to pull your leg in an unhealthy manner. They could be from family or out of family, it doesn't matter. Right? Somebody who's a part of your growing up environment or your career environment or some other environment, or could be family environment. All right, now raise your hands. Be aware of the heart, be aware of the crown. First of all, project a lot of love towards all these souls. These souls, to a certain degree, form the ancestral lineage. They may not directly be a part of your life or your family, or they may be, but most of these who you have significant amount of karma with form a part of your lineage where you're taking birth repeatedly. Now project love. So you understand that they're basically following the law. The law is bringing them together to you to give you what you deserve. It's not these people, yeah. People aren't even important actually. It's very important for you to understand the law properly. So then you say, okay, whatever I'm getting is because of the law. That's completely understandable. Now I'll use the law to my advantage. The law is my friend, right? Beware of the heart, beware of the crown. I will send out love to all these souls. Say from the heart of God, may all of my ancestors and the people around me in my environment be blessed with deep love and kindness. From the heart of God, may all of them be blessed with great joy and happiness, divine peace. From the heart of God, may all of them, all of my ancestors, and all the people in my environing condition be blessed with understanding, harmony, goodwill, and the will to do good. Everyone be healed, everyone be blessed. And you know what? According to the law, imagine all your ancestors in front of you, like small, small points of light, including all the people that are in your environment that may now be very good, like, but in the future they may turn to be enemies also, who knows, right? But all of them in like one sphere, lots of points of light. including your ancestors, including people that you don't like, including all the people in your environment, everyone. Be aware of the heart, be aware of the ground, pour down your love on them. Tremendous amount of love. And say thank you for accepting my love. Keep breathing, keep projecting. Say thank you for absorbing tremendous amount of love. For the damages that you've done in the past, the love needs to be projected for quite some time, ideally. When you're projecting love, say, may your past be healed. May you be filled with love. May you be filled with happiness and joy. Project more and more love. And then say, I'm really sorry for whatever I may have done to you in the past. I'm really, really sorry. And I project forgiveness towards all of you. Deep forgiveness towards all of you. And I project more and more acceptance towards all of you. That I accept all of you and I hope all of you will accept me. Soviet, 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 Soviet. And say, I completely forgive you. All of you. I completely forgive you. Thank you also for forgiving me. Thank you also for forgiving me. Thank you so much. Thank you for your forgiveness. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, in general principle, wherever you're getting a lot of pain from, you need to project more and more love, more increasingly high amount of love to that soul or those group of people. It's by principle, it is like this. So you can't say, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. That is foolish. Ideally, wherever you're getting tremendous amount of pain from or pain from in general, your approach should be to use the law and fill that situation or all the people involved in it with love. This is your purpose because this is the only way to neutralize the karma or reverse the karma that has led there. Clear? So, yeah. So, if you see all the souls, if you check and scan, say, negative energy towards you now and say negative energy 10 minutes back, Antagonistic energy is too much. Now it's reduced significantly, right? If you project love for about 5-10 more minutes, it will also go down further. All right, now imagine a beautiful point of light right on top of your crown, or a star or a golden flame, whatever you're convenient with. And be very still. All right, let's do a closing prayer. Say to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for your great blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. To our great spiritual teacher, to all the great spiritual teachers, to all the great gods and goddesses, to all the great, great ones, we incredibly humbly thank you for your great blessings. We thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, everyone, take care. God bless all of you. And I hope the session helped you today, not just in your experience, but also your understanding. Take care. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.